Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another game. Over the intermission, we did have some subs come in for Fresno. So first off, we have Super Easty Noob in the jungle position, subbing in for Paper Crusade, and we have the wonderful Nigel Thoughtberry subbing in for Serenity in the support role. It looks like from Slug Esports, we are going to have that normal Jarvan Sejuani ban like they had in Game 1. But they are also going to be trying to ban out that Zac, which Paper Crusade had played last game. We are going to see some unusual bans coming in from Fresno. We have an Aurelion Soul ban, and an Aatrox ban, and a Nocturne ban. While they are hovering a Master... here comes the Singe. I would love to see this played up against the...
Top lane Singe against Camille.
Here we go. This is going to be a great matchup to watch, for sure.
Oh, yeah? Is that
it is... I do feel that way because I really like me a good Singed player. It's really nice to see Singed played at his best. I know that he's been really good on engages lately, and we have a Volibear coming in for Super Easty Noob in the jungle. I know Volibear's been buffed to all hell recently, and he's been smashing through solo queue. It'll be interesting to see what he's done in a team environment here. Hovering that Kai'Sa, going back on over to Skarner. Looks like Shimushi may just be feeling really comfortable in that Skarner pick.
It's Olaf. Even scarier. I'm Eternal. Probably not going to lock in Heimerdinger.
I see this Heimerdinger, and I raise you the fact that they seem to really like hovering other people. So we're not going to try and be too hasty about a decision until it comes down to the first, until they lock in. We're not going to be swayed. We're not going to be played by the Slug Esports players here. We do have a Swain coming in the middle lane, and of course they cycle through Teemo. Coming on over here to see if they're going to pick up. I wonder if they're going to pick up their mid laner.
Charco locking in the Teemo.
Oh, this is going to be some... I want to see this Teemo flex on this Swain right here.
I mean...
we don't even know if he's going to be played mid lane.
He might be able to flex on the Swain, but let's be honest here. Will he be able to flex on his Swain / Olaf?
He probably won't. More than likely, he'll have to play extremely safe. Swain did get buffed in this last patch, and he has been doing really well. In the queues lately, his win rate has improved. It's going to be nice to see an Olaf here in the jungle. They are going to ban out that Janna, even though Serenade is no longer in the support position. We have Nigel Thoughtberry, but it does look like they are banning out some of the few champions that Fresno was feeling comfortable in the last game. They did ban out Zac as an extra precaution, even though Super Easty Noob was being subbed in, but he does seem like he's going to be very comfortable in that Volibear position. It seems like a pretty easy clear for Volibear, especially with the buffs to all of his abilities, actually. They're going to be targeting, Fresno's going to be targeting this bot lane with a Ezreal Quinn pick to ban here.
Yeah, but the Ezreal's the support pick that they banned out. Banned out subtax support. Oh, Kasai also put in on the.
This is going to be interesting to see who they pick for Kai'Sa's support here, especially with Janna and Lulu being banned out. I would not be surprised to see a Nami in the bottom lane side for Fresno. Our hovering Lucian, Lucian is going to be an interesting pick. He hasn't exactly been the strongest lately. Switching on over to that Kalista last second. Looking at a nice Zilean support pick. That would be a pretty good pick to work in. I don't know how well it would do in the early game for Kalista. Just with her, once she gets ultimate, might not be the best choice to just launch a Zilean in there, but we are going to be seeing that Zilean locked in. It seems like Shimushi is actually going to be the support. which is going to be nice. He seems to be switching with Royal Slug here as a swap from jungle and support, with a Sona being knocked in for Nigel Thoughtberry over here. It is going to be interesting seeing Sona take that Ignite into this matchup, and Zilean take an Exhaust into here too. Sona and Kaisa will not have to worry about any healing going on early in the game for the bot lane from Slug Esports. So it's going to be interesting. It almost seems like the Exhaust and Ignite should be switched from the two supports. But I'm sure that we're just going to try and see like a quick, first blood cheese coming down possibly from this side of Fresno. I wouldn't even be surprised if we saw a Teemo camping in the bottom lane bush.
Teemo sitting in the middle of the lane,
ready to cheese.
Oh no!
Yeah, it is going to be hilarious to try and see what kind of strats. We are going to see this Camille pick. Oddly enough, Slug Esports is going to be taking that Camille from Flawless, so it's going to be nice to see that change hands, see how Bearded Panda picks it up. He may be a little bit tired of being bullied by Camille like he was in the last game. Maybe he wants to be the bully this time. It is going to be a little bit harder to go up against Singed just because you are going to be constantly taking damage from him as long as he has mana to pop his Q. As long as we remember the #1 rule of League of Legends here,
run after shit singed as fast as you can and try and engage in any situation that you can. If you can catch him, right? That's it, isn't it? Chase singed. It's the rule.
Never chase singed, my friend.
Never chase singed.
Never chase friend.
Is that the issue? Is that what I've been doing wrong?
Yeah. That is what you have been doing wrong, my friend.
Is that why I lose that matchup? Is because I'm following after his poison trail?
Oh, that's funny.
I'm just trying to chase him until he's out of mana.
It is going to be interesting to see this Olaf into Volibear. Volibear, like I said, has been stomping through solo queue, especially with his buffs. And then they even buffed him the last patch, even though he's been doing really well. Olaf, though, is not a pick that you see very often. It is going to be interesting to see somebody who's not Hishinshin playing this Olaf. It is going to be a nice little bit to see. I think Adrian's been playing him a little bit on the top lane as well, but it is going to be nice to see him back in the jungle. And it's going to be interesting to see Kaisa picked up so early on to the patch that she's been released in. I know that we do have an update coming out next patch that is going to be adjusting her kit, buffing her ability power ratios on her Q, and buffing her attack range while nerfing the ability power ratio on her W. But that has not hit yet, so she's not going to get that quicker channel and time on her E. She's not going to get that increased attack range. So it is going to be interesting to see how this matchup of a Kaisa versus a Callista goes, especially with the supports that they picked for each other.
Well, it's how easy is Samushi going to be able to catch either Sona and Kasai into 2 bombs, right? Like, can he consecutively land the stun?
I feel like that may be a little bit of a deciding factor. Early on, it'll definitely be easier for him. Once Sona gets her E, it's going to be a little bit harder for her, making them zip around a little bit. Kaisa with her E channel that gives her movement speed while she channels is going to help out a little bit. If she doesn't quite have a dash, or she's not going to be like Callista where she's just hopping around like a little rabbit, dodging everything.
Exactly.
But I'm still very interested to see what Fresno strats are with this Teemo pick as we come into the loading screen here.
Hopefully it does go invisible and cheese a first blood kill.
Yeah, I would not be surprised to see Teemo just camping in a bush or just in the middle of the lane in bot or top lane. I feel like we would be more likely to see it coming over from the bot side just due to the fact that it would be a lot easier for him to camp and cheese that lane with a double ignite, blow that heal, blow a flash, and just try and do your most to just get a first blood. Or, I don't know, maybe we'll see that cheesy Teemo strat where he just somehow wanders his way into the enemy red buff and just sits there and waits and steals red or ignites the enemy jungler and just tries to kill him.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be interesting to see what he chooses, as the entire side of Slug Esports is just running through that box. Oh, we're gonna see the ghost immediately popped from Olaf, trying to get to the enemy blue buff as fast as possible.
Holy crud! Game.
Looks like somebody tried to press F to dance. You know what?
Yeah, definitely.
Looks like they're gonna be trying to.
My game has frozen up. There we go. We're good again. Whoa, I'm way behind though. I'm gonna times this up to catch up to this. Oops, sorry about the fast forwarding there, chat. I really don't know what happened with that hangout. Alright, there we go. Directional camera back on. Bomb landing on Kasai.
As we see a 10 gold advantage going on over to the side of Slug Esports.
Oof, that's the game. Yeah, not
that is the game right there. I'm sorry, I guess. Oh, it's going to be about to be another 10 gold. Ooh, that's a 20 gold advantage. A 30 gold advantage going on over to the side of Slug Esports right here.
You're really
going on with that Zillion.
Right
I am very excited about that. A 40 gold advantage going on over to the side of Slug Esports.
I've never seen one person excited so much about money. Huh.
Man, I am hyped about the gold lead here.
Yeah.
Definitely trying to force out that that blue buff, get it on over to Olaf here.
Looks like I'm gonna.
Unfortunately, we didn't see a nice little cheese strat coming over from Teemo.
I don't know what's going on there with my settings. Trying to fast forward everything on up. Get it caught back up to full time. See if it just keeps trying to freeze. I don't know if it's a server side thing or what. Small indie side company. I guess we might just have to sit back in time. Sorry about this again, chat.
We do see Singe trying to bully his way out top lane. We do see as well Teemo trying to push that ranged advantage that he has. He does have some in area and secondary runes. He's going to be carrying the Resolve Tree, as we can see from the bone plating that he that pops up around him from time to time. We do see Singed actually invading the Olaf and getting in. Oh, are we going to be seeing the first blood coming on over here? No.
Hey Hans, I'm gonna send you a message really quick because we have a little bit of aggression going on.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just as a heads up, like I'm sitting about there the whole time. It's like 19 seconds or something, as the most. As you do have Royal Slug going out, he does flash away. He does make Flawless flash out as he does take that blue buff. Forcing the teleport. Oh no, he doesn't get away. First blood going to I Am Eternal again. He does pick it up off of Singed. Yeah, 34 seconds behind. Or 24 seconds.
That's
behind. I don't know
cool.
why. There you go. You catch up to about there, and then we can work on it from there.
I just went ahead and opened up the Twitch stream so that I can cast with you, just to make sure that we're on the same page, guaranteed.
That works even better. Like that's nice that you can do that.
Problem-solving skills are on my resume.
That's really slick, as we do have Subtac getting ignited down in the bottom lane. The stun landing onto Nigel Thoughtberry as the double bombs go off.
Oddly enough, I am going to be about 5 seconds behind watching the stream, but it definitely is nice to see a little bit of this aggression going on in the bot lane.
Now a little bit more going on in the top lane that Flawless just kind of trying to play, I guess, safe. Yeah. Oh, I guess just fast forwarded me a million years then. Like I said, I'm not sure.
It's going to be nice to see this this bot lane action going on down here. I believe it's
Bearded Panda is kind of just beating up Flawless pretty mercilessly. He is chasing Singed a little bit though, and I know that you said not to mess with that.
Well, and the thing is that with Caitlyn,
the double stun, it might be Nigel Thoughtberry going down. Does have to waste his flash, but it's not enough. Shmushi getting the kill, does fall himself. Royal Slugs does look like he'll be able to finish off Albino though, and does give it to Subtac. Callista picking up that kill as well. Yeah, just the game going out as it's expected to.
What is the current time on yours?
The current time for me, I am, yeah, man. It looks like 27 seconds behind. I'm like 5:08, 5:09. Oh well, no, I don't know if my time knows where it is. My time seems pretty drunk actually. On my client, I'm at 5. Yeah, it's like 5:20 out of 5:59 out of 6 minutes or so. This is the most
I think I caught up to you.
Cool. I have Samushi kind of warding wolves is kind of the last thing that I saw.
Yeah, and we see
it's back on mid lane.
Yeah, a little bit of trading action going on here in the mid lane. It does look like
Charco gonna get jumped on.
Yep.
He might be able to
Shmushi
get
did
away.
miss his stun. He is trying to slow him down. Looks like they're going to be blowing a lot of stuff for that. However, Singed and Follybear did get a kill in the top lane to try and trade that 1-for-1 and push up that top lane. Zillion wandering on bot lane to try and catch some people in the river, but he's just going to take the safe route through the tri-bush as Olaf tries to take advantage of Follybear being on the top side and takes his wolves.
That's not nice.
We do have Singed pinging to wander on down to bot lane. We do see that ward that's going to catch him out. Going to be slowed down, trying to stun Nigel here. Nigel is going to be going down to the Swain. But Kaisa's going to get out pretty free there. Volibear is still sitting up there, super Easty noob, trying to get another kill and just can't Bearded Panda. I don't know what it is they have against this guy here, but they are just not trying to give him a good day. Camping him right there, getting a lot of damage on down. Looks like Royal Slug is trying to take that blue buff. Looks like he might just die to blue buff.
Oh no.
We see a first in the league, I believe, with a enemy jungler going down against blue buff during an invade.
That's not good. Oh man. Yeah.
We do see Swain going all in with his ultimate here, tower diving and just mercilessly executing this Teemo, punishing this pick. It is nice to see Teemo's going straight for that Hextech Gunblade to try and give him a little bit of sustain there. But it definitely is not doing too much for him right now against a 4-0 Swain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just saw what you were talking about. Like I said, it's really hard. Like my game just keeps freaking out and deciding where it wants to put me. It's kind of
it'll like
fire.
stutter.
Yeah, that's what it's doing. Is it freezes up and then it puts me back into the game.
Oh well, you're about to see a really fast Olaf for a couple seconds.
Oh yeah.
Going in straight on Nitro Thoughtberry, but everybody gets out all right.
Oh well, except for Albino, he didn't get out okay. Huh. Yeah, there it goes again. I wonder if Olaf or Volibear are freaking out my client. Because I don't know if I've messed with any of those champions since I've been casting yet. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, like I said, sorry chat. I'm not sure why it's freezing. I had no issues last game at all. And
we do see Slug Esports here looking like they're just going to try and push down mid lane.
Man.
Maybe trying best to get this tower, but I don't quite know if it's going to go down.
I can oh, and then it lets me have it again. We're trying to fast forward to catch back up to real time, but it just hangs. I don't know. It looks like it wants me to stay like 30 seconds behind for the most part, and then it stops. And it's like, you're not allowed to be behind.
Once again, sorry, chat, for these technical difficulties. It's a little bit unusual, but try and bear with us here.
Try and volley bear with us.
Yeah, try and volley bear with us, guys. Aha. We do have a little bit of just wet noodle fighting going on topside, but for the most part, it is honestly odd to see the difference in the vision game coming for both Slug Esports and Fresno.
And Kasai does get picked off by Eternal after finishing off Subtact in the bottom lane. Was a really good snipe, I guess, by Swains. Is that his W? His big vision thing? If you...
his long range, I think it's a Z.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever grants him vision and does a palm. I'm about 50 seconds behind now. Like I said, still. Thanks, spectator client. That's basically all I gotta say. As we're going back into the action, Bearded Panda just clearing his top lane out as Singe just trying to do Singe things, run up and down in lane with his poison and take minions. Super Easty Noob looks like he's going topside, see if he can find anything, but Camille gonna jump out safely as Flawless clears out the ward that they just placed down. Swain though looking like he's gonna dive bottom. Kasai getting dove in on the stun going down onto Swain, flashes, and yeah, just too much damage. Same deal, Flawless getting jumped on by Royal Slug. I don't think he's gonna have quite enough to get away from him, and Camille would have come in to clean up anyways.
That is gonna be the bot tower coming down with that Swain and close to just hacking on it. Something I would like to point out is that we're already 11 minutes into the game. It does look like nobody's really caring about this Infernal Drake down in the bot lane.
Also, this gold lead
we are
is a
gonna
lot
see,
bigger than last game.
Indeed, we're looking at a 7K gold lead right now. It does look like
Super Easty looking
Slug
to see if he can come in and steal this from Royal Slug really quick, though. Cannot. Teleport coming down from Swain. Not going to be canceled. Maybe should have been canceled. As Super Easty Noob is now going to try and catch up to Bearded Panda. The adhesive goop is going to allow him to do it. He'll blow his flash. He's got his passive up. He's not really afraid of dying, and he'll pick up the kill with the flip. And finally, Subtag and Samushi are going to finish the Infernal Drake. So once a jungler, always a jungler.
Indeed.
I guess that's how that one works out.
It is interesting to see with
the that's landing onto Samushi, the long range.
With the role swap coming in from Royal Slug and Samushi, you do see a distinct lack in the vision game coming over for the side of Slug Esports, with Samushi doing a great job as a jungler, getting that vision game.
Starting to slowly run out of health, but running away all Singe style. Is it enough? It's not. And it looks like one person will go down though. Super Easty Noob maybe going to be able to finish off Royal Slugs. They might have been too greedy trying to chase the Singed, and it looks like they were. Rampage going down for Super Easty as Samushi ulted in by Subtact, ulting himself so that he stays alive. Does not keep his carry alive, however, as Kasai walks out like a giant pincushion. Just full of all those, was definitely one rend away from dying.
Definitely going to be seeing Swain trying to pick off Nigel here. Very easy cleanup in the bot lane for him.
And it looks like he's going to get both of them. They waited around too long. The easy stun landing again from Samushi.
But like I was saying earlier, I mean, you see the difference in
Rift
the vision from last game versus this game. We do see looks like Suck Esports is trying to go for
the
this
fling, and
tower here, but
Samushi is going to
Cinch
get
coming
finished
in and
off.
saying, "Nope, get out of here, guys. This is my tower."
Oof. Yeah, but he's pretty low now all of a sudden. I Am Eternal is just really big again. Trying to do his best to finish people off, and he does. Bearded Panda not quite winning against Charco all the way yet, but there it goes. The second fight around, he definitely finished him off before he could hit him with this Q and blind him. Tower's still up, maybe like 10%, something around that. As Super Easty Noob goes to finish off his blue buff, Royal Slug's looking to try and steal, not going to be able to do so. Misses his axe, throws the second one. Oh, almost kept himself from, well, I don't know, does that stop you? Can you stop yourself with an unstoppable on a blast plant? I think you still fly regardless. I'm thinking that was the answer to that question.
Something that I'm seeing as a big influence to this game, even though one thing that Fresno was even good at last game was you know, making the game run out, you know, try and draw it on out, even though they're 5-6K goal behind right now. Even last game, whenever they were 5K goal behind, they were doing a great job of postponing the game, trying to give them a chance to come back into it. We're seeing their ADC, their jungler, their top laner doing decently well against the enemy team. We are seeing I Am Eternal still do really well in the mid lane.
Subtact onto Samushi, knocking him into the two of them onto the side of Fresno, forcing Sona to flash. Subtact is going to fall, running off on their own to Kasai though. Samushi did use his ultimate on himself again. I Am Eternal finishing off himself? Yes. He is going to fall to the group of them again. Well, just as soon as you were talking about it, Hans. Like a team fight swings in Fresno's favor, and they're even closer than the 7K disadvantage that they had earlier.
For sure. I mean, they're only sitting at a 4.5 gold disadvantage right now. We do have to kind of watch out, though. Swain is sitting on 8 stacks of his Roa right now, but he did just pick up, after dying, his Leandri's Torment. With him being such a sustained damage dealer, that's definitely going to help him out a lot.
Super Easty Noob is going to get caught out by Camille. She is going to ult him, and he should fall down. Oh, no. Oh, there you go. Royal Slugs, I guess DOT finishing him off there. The W coming in and missing from Kasai. Haven't actually played her yet, so I'm not sure of the name of her abilities. Sorry. That was actually a blind guess if that's her W. I just don't like that ability. I hate it.
It's very good for poke and vision gathering. It does do a decent amount of flat damage. So I mean, I remember seeing earlier she hit a...
And Samushi forced to use his ultimate, and he's gonna die just as quickly as he revived there. Quickly falling down to Sunblock, putting him on a killing spree.
It does look like for the first time Fresno may actually have the chance of getting a dragon. It's an... Let's see... No, Mountain Dragon, sorry. It's a Mountain Dragon coming up. They have the chance to take it. It does look like Super Easy Noob was kind of wanting to do something around there. He's trying to take the Scuttle Crab while a fight goes down in the mid lane. We do have the ult coming in from Sona. Bearded Panda is going to get out of there. They're going to be losing Flawless. Kaisa is going to be able to just walk away. It looks like they're trying to take Dragon. Super Easy Noob already started it, but we do have 4 members of Fresno coming in right now. They just picked up the Dragon, but we do have the Unstoppable coming in from
so
Olaf here.
Oh, doesn't fall down though. Swain, I am Eternal now trying to fight Super Easty Noob. Bearded Panda coming in to help him out. And that's a passive blown on him and killed for sure. Bearded Panda still hunting for more. Walking past the bush that Sunblock's hiding in. Whew. Gets to recall to safety. Definitely a moment that makes your heart skip a beat whenever you're recalling in a bush like that.
Indeed. But it's going to be nice to see.
Bearded Panda.
Actually, oddly enough,
but changed his mind. Singed.
Oddly enough, we see an Oblivion Orb coming over in the hands of Zillion. I believe that is going to be building a. Oh,
and Albino Sunblock is erased.
And Kaisa just gets immediately bursted down. Looks like we're going to be seeing Swain go down as well.
Yep.
From the tower and the shroom.
Using that ultimate on himself yet again.
Yeah, Shimushi's getting a little bit greedy there with that Zillion ult coming on over.
No man, that ultimate's just meant for one person. Like it's obviously whenever Subtac throws him in, he's supposed to ult himself. But Flawless looking for more. And Unstoppable though, running in is Royal Slug, finishing off Nigel Thoughtberry, and Subtact was able to kite Singed long enough to stay alive until the team showed up as well. It's wild and crazy. This game, as in comparison to last game, how do you feel?
Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed. Just due to the fact that Fresno's really